Well, in this video, we're going to show you how to make these rustic wooden arrows, and I have my 7-year-old daughter today assisting us.
So stay tuned.
Hey there, Kristy here, welcome. Here I'm saving money by just learning how to build things around my house myself. And on this channel, I hope to inspire you that if this mom with zero experience can just build simple stuff, then you can too, while using simple plans and simple tools and keeping things at a fraction of retail cost. So if you're new here, consider subscribing.
We started by grabbing two 1x4s. I love using furring strips for projects like these because they're already roughed up and we're going for the rustic look. And I asked the nice lumber guy to cut my boards evenly into about 24 inches, creating 6 planks total. Unfortunately, my home improvement store does not make angle cuts, so let me show you how I got these angles. This is a miter box. It comes with a saw, and I think I paid around $10 at the home improvement store. If you saw the video I made on the tools that I like to keep on hand, then you found this on the list, and I have found this miter box to be especially helpful before I invested in power tools. Here I am marking the center of this 24-inch board at 12 inches. Then I take my speed square to draw a line down the middle. Then I find the center vertically. So a 1x4 is actually 3.5 inches, so the center is 1 3/4. Next, I'm lining up my speed square to make a 45-degree angle in the middle, and then I'm lining them up on the edges of the board to get 3 angles. Here's a closer look, 1, 2, and 3. I'm not gonna fool you, this part here takes some patience and some elbow grease. This is one of the first projects that I did when we moved into our house about 5 years ago, and it definitely makes me appreciate the power miter saw that I use today. Now that I have my angles cut, I'm assembling the pieces into an arrow shape. As you can see here, it takes two 24-inch planks to make one full arrow. Then I cut the rest of the wood to make 3 arrows, and then I stained them. I let the stain dry overnight, and then here's where my 7-year-old daughter comes in. I made it easy for her, so while she was at school, I pre-drilled the holes. Here she's lining up the mending plates to the pre-drilled holes, sticking in the screws, and using her cute little pink drill to attach the screws to the arrows. When I did this project several years ago, I just used a screwdriver, so if you don't have a power drill, then a screwdriver is fine. I've seen so many different ways to attach these boards together. I've seen people just use wood glue and clamping the boards together and not using any screws at all. And I've seen people use a staple gun, so whatever works for you. Now she's nailing in the sawtooth picture hanger. And the sawtooth will depend on which direction your arrows will be facing. For us, they are pointing up on the wall. I originally saw this tutorial online from the blog Cherished Bliss. Close up of the back, and look at that smile. Okay, so now let me show you how she painted these. She had something very specific in mind, so let me show you. She's recruited her 5-year-old little brother to help paint, and they're using leftover milk paint that we used on my son's palette wall. Milk paint is my favorite, especially when the kids are helping because it's non-toxic and no fumes. Plus, it gets great coverage and it's easy to wash off the paint brushes and out of clothes. I purchased these 3 colors off of Amazon, so I'll link it below. However, I'll warn you that these bottles are tiny, much smaller than I realized they were. They're only 6.8 ounces. Now they're giving it a light sand using 220 grit sandpaper, and they're sanding in the direction of the wood grain until the wood grain shows through. My 5-year-old really got the hang of this. We explained to him the vision we were going for, and he just went to town with that sandpaper. When distressing pieces like this, I always gravitate towards milk paint or chalk paint because as you can see, it sands off easily and then you just blow away the dust.
Thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe to see more videos just like this. Leave a comment below to say hi. I'd love to hear from you guys. Details are in the description box in case you missed anything. And as always, if I can inspire just one person to maybe pick up a drill, then these videos are worth it. Keep tackling those projects and we'll talk soon.
So thank you for watching this video. Bye.